Massacure, the hottest fucking DJ.
Yeah. You see, this is my wall number record, you heard? So it's like, there's a story in every record. Well, not just say record. Every artist tells his story, or her story. So from the beat, the melody, the piano, the bass, the drums, the hi-hats, all that evolves in one record. So much goes on. So my point being said, you can find everything in that one record. It doesn't matter if you consider that the record is whack or nothing, you know. But I gotta take this walk, you heard? Yeah, like, you know, beat making is crazy right now. All that AI shit is going on, you know. I'm kind of like the old school way, you know. I really don't want to reveal what I use yet, you know. Like if I'm a demand, or I'm a so-called demand, I want it to be like people try to figure me out. Like, yo, what machine you use? Yo, where you get them drums from? Yo, what sample you use? You know, that's if you like really interested in my shit. You heard? Like, so sometimes like you gotta lay low. You can't show them everything. Feel me? So just try to figure out what I use. You know, like every producer. You know what I'm saying? I try to like do my research on how he get that thought process to come up. How he get that just to appear and come out like that, you know? I like samples. You know? Samples is good. Samples is great. See all them records I got? See what I'm saying? The samples is great. There's nothing wrong with sampling. I don't really like the whole drop and drag shit. I feel like that's kind of cheating and shit, you know what I'm saying? The drop and the drag, it's like, you know, you just, shit's already made up. It ain't no creativity. It can sound good or dope, but there's no creativity behind it. That's why I don't like it. You know? I just like to be creative. You know? I'm still learning though. No, I'm still learning. Like, and I watch a lot of producers. I got a lot of favorites, you know, but some people just is better than others. Some people cheat. You know what I'm saying? When I say cheat, like they be on the computer and shit, and the computer basically does everything for you as far as making a beat. And that, don't get twisted. If it sound dope, it sound dope. You know what I'm saying? If you make your money off it, you make your money. That's the name of the game. Make your money. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at it from like a creative standpoint. You know, I ain't here to knock nobody hustle. You know what I'm saying? Yo, salute to everybody that's getting money off this music shit. You heard? Regardless of how you get it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, you know,
Chuck Massacure, the
every
hottest
artist
fucking DJ
has like a thought process and all that. Word up. And that's the way he feel, or he or she feel, that's the way you feel. I respect it. Everybody has their own opinion and outlook on things. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's made the same. That's all I'm trying to sell y'all. Nobody's made the same, so, you know, salute, you know what I mean? It's just like, what can you do? You feel me? But like you know, you go through a lot of machines, the SP1200, MPCs, keyboards. You know what I'm saying? Whatever make it work for you. Rollins, whatever work. Whatever work. However you put your shit together, that's how you put your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Keep it original though. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to pattern nobody. I don't want nobody to try to pattern me. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I'm about. Keep it original. Stay true to the game. You heard? Chuck Massacure. You know? That's all. Y'all just gotta stay true. You know, ain't no competition. Like, I don't really consider myself a producer or none of that shit right now. You know what I'm saying? I make beats. I'm into it, but you know, like far as like giving artists beats and stuff, you know, you could give them a beat. Say you give them a dope beat, some fire shit, and you know the beat is fire, and they don't bring you back no results. They sit on the beat, oh, I didn't write to it yet. Like, I gave you a exclusive heat rock. You know what I'm saying? Word up. Then, they don't do nothing with it. Then, if somebody else hear the beat, yo, that nigga stole my beat. I gave you the beat to do something. I gave you the beat on the string, so it'll come back quick. Like, I figured you get it back in a good time, but you sat on the beat, you know what I'm saying? And the beat fire. I'm not letting no beat I make that's fire waste time in somebody else's hands. I don't like giving everybody the same beat, you know what I'm saying? But if you don't do nothing with it when I give it to you after a certain amount of time, yo, or even show me that, like, yo, this is what I wrote to it. I just didn't get a chance to go to the studio. I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? I can understand that. But you know, that's why you charge for your work. You know, people want to get beats off YouTube and all that, which is cool. But you can't do nothing with it. You know what I'm saying? If it got paperwork on it, you're stuck. You know what I'm saying? You're stuck. You see, certain artists like to cut corners. You can't cut corners in this. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you invest in yourself. You heard? You can't cut corners when you invest in yourself. You know, you ain't gonna get no good results. You know, that's word to the wise. You ain't gonna get no good results. You feel me? You ain't. You see what I'm saying? Like, it takes a lot, you know. Because, you know, we had to work off our resources.